Oh, he knew where I was at. Drunken old. Frank, take that there. Press on. Huh? You got some press on your gun? Behind me, Frank. Behind me, Frank.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957.
They gotta fix that suppressors that don't show up on the mini map. Or why all guns don't show up on the mini map, but you show up on the compass, not the mini map. When you shoot.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away, and off we go from Lambeau. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. The Packers at 12-1 now to start play. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Odafe Owe able to record his 5th sack of the season. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. On play action, now Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end Tindman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He holds it in. Touchdown! Christian Watson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield. 30. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, there you go. They gave up a score to start the game, and as quick as they could get it back, they did on the return.
And people talk about this all the time, whether you're coaching it, whether you're trying to work on it, whether you're just trying to put in the minds of your players. Attack back as fast as you can after giving up a score. No quicker way than on a kick return.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
There was a lot of people that didn't.
wasn't gonna happen until it hit the motherfucking the Modern Warfare come out or something.
Yeah. I sent it to your
that shit should have skipped up 55 motherfucking joints, man.
Yeah, they've been talking about that shit for the last.
I gotta pull it up. I'll read that shit in a second.
About set to get this drive started.
I ain't gonna front, son. This nigga beat me to the punch, but I was gonna mess with you too. When you said that, I was about to be like, what you about to go out and walk in figure eights or something? This nigga beat me to the punch.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner.
Yeah, I think this is stupid, son.
Voice in my head. When you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now...
Nah, son, that's how you walk around the block. You walk around the block, and then you gotta cut through the alley, take you to the next block, and then you walk up and come back around. And then walk down the block again.
Great job by this Ravens defense. So time to start going in the other direction.
Nah, I said that because I heard a motherfucking nigga. As a matter of fact, so what's the nigga that always say, damn, the pimp nigga from LA. Don Julio Juan. Don Juan, Magic Juan.
That's the second
today.
time.
Like, I was watching this shit on HBO.
Okay.
You ever seen that Pimp said whole shit on HBO? You never watched that? You know what I'm talking about, right? HBO Afterthought. Yeah, and he said, man, I'm telling the whole man, you gotta walk for 8, man. I need to cut down the alley. This motherfucking, this John's down there. Yo, what?
Just keep on crossing routes all the way down the field. Crossing.
So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me.
Son, did you see this shit when nigga Joe Biden was like, gays and gentlemen or some shit? He was like, this is the deal. That's some speech just now. Yo, I ain't gonna, yo, son, I seen this shit on social. I don't know how, if it's true or not. I seen it on social media or whatever. But I was like, I know that wasn't his intentions. Like, yo, son, it sounded like nigga said gays and gentlemen. Here's the deal. You gotta look it up. I'm gonna look it up again because I'm not too sure. Boy, yo, that's
back at the 37-yard line.
This thing is
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. A quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Time to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going for an incomplete pass. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy.
He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover.
And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And a short pickup to about the 25. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months. Not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they've got that to put perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
You got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they want to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Allen. He's going to try and go deep again. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 75 yards. And the Ravens have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running right, Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No doubt about it. Really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
I'm playing Madden, bro.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
On play action, Rodgers. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly in position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Two minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. In motion, the tight end.
Well, he was shooting at somebody else, or
they go back to the ground with Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. In motion left comes Williams. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. Zerline's kick is up and through. Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy. Only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
It's just a bunch of stupidity, man. Yeah, I heard he wasn't even part of it. He just stood up to see what was going on.
The offense set at the line for this next drive. With the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles will be fine with more of the same on his upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that.
Wasn't doing nothing, wasn't bothering nobody.
The defense for anticipating what's up next.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. To the air, Allen. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
That's horrible, though.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few and set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
They'll run it here on the jet sweep. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, dog.
They said, nah, I don't know what you mean, B.
But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Allen. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
Nigga said you got the wrong thing, B.
First down as the tackle's made at the Packers 26. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up.
Am I the only one? I really feel like
For these situations, first down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17
You heard that shit, the Buffalo catch out.
First down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free.
21 Savage.
Pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
On second down, the run with Dobbins. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Why?
Brandon, you know that expression?
I mean, he's not the best lyrical. No, he's not. Yo, no, he's not. Yo, what? Yeah. He goes in. I don't know if he spits ball, but he goes in.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it,
the dude with the dreads, he sings. He sings harmonizing type of situations.
And he's got it. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Yeah, he's an R&B.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute.
That pass is nice, bud.
I tuned into
Josh Allen.
His projects. He's alright.
He side on through this shit.
Now, would I go to a party and be like, yo, throw that new dram on? It's a little hard to tell.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this will be recovered at least.
He's going to give me a safety on top of it.
And that is going to be a safety.
Big swings and stuff before half. We think offense, but this time, their defense made the play. Instant pressure off the snap, and they weren't going to let him find a way to escape.
He's stupid.
He's stupid. Yeah, or he's going in right now.
For this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second.
I think I hit a nerve asking that question.
I think we'll find out just how much.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown. Rashad Bateman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Come on, son. Come on, man. Fucking stab that bitch.
Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that,
yam them up. Yam them up, bro.
what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Yeah.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
You got a joint with, I think with LMA or something like that. Oh, this is one track with some R&B chick that I like. the Apple Golden Child. Can't be doing that shit.
Final shot before half for Rodgers. He's airing it out for Williams. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in
No. Soldier Boy. I know what you're talking about. Soldier Boy was talking about the harmonization that Drake does and like the cadence and all that shit. And how what's name sounds like through the phone. Like one of the first tracks that Drake came out and blew up with. I forgot which one he said, but yeah, it's like call me on my phone. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I ain't gonna front you. Son, Soulja Boy can talk his shit all he wants to, because son, he took a lot of these motherfuckers sound. Got a little bit of his sound in his shit, bro. I'll give him that. I ain't gonna front. You know what I'm saying? He took a lot of heat when he first came out, bro.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And he got the fucking ringtones cocked. And he got the ringtones cocked. Like, ringtones is different now, because after Soulja Boy, you know what I'm saying?
Near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it as this season has gone on.
Soulja Boy tell.
Soulja Boy spectacular.
On first down, Allen.
I ain't gonna front. Right now, you seen him lately though? You seen him how he look lately, son? He's on his way to looking like Lil Wayne. I said he's on his way to look like Lil Wayne. Soulja Boy, you seen him lately, Soulja Boy? That nigga like a straight fiend, bro.
The key to everything here. Don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking?
So does Wayne, son.
Overly aggressive.
Wayne looks a lot older than what he really is. You know what I'm saying?
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate, as they've got it first and 10 now out past the 20.
Oh, God, that's fucked up, bro. 0 on 20? Damn, you usually get 1 kill.
But I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it in.
At least get more than that.
In motion comes the tight end left. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He's airing it out for Williams.
The fact that he's able to arc that pass up like that shit's wild.
That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this, we know where we are, but sometimes that finds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Now
Oh, he out.
he's past the 30.
He out again.
And he's loose again.
Phillips, 2 of them. Phillips got 2 of them in one game. He out.
I can't help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns.
That nigga Phillips say he out.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Tucker now to add the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in their favor.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But it's not time to get him
Parker supposed to be coming out soon.
They've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers got his man complete over the middle. That's Jones. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. He'll find Jones again, complete. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Now a play fake. Rodgers.
That should have been a sack like a motherfucker.
Options. He just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. This one swung out here to Jones. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That's to his running back, complete. That's a room to maneuver. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Now Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Rodgers going to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Aaron Jones with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Packers are back within a score. Zerline connects on the extra point. And they'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time. The way the defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend hold momentum. He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Allen now looks to throw. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. There he goes left side.
Boy, Bateman is just so cheap. He's a cheat code.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum, but not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite
That
side.
man is a cheat code, man. He's a cheat code.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Open man left side. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Completed out left to Dobbs. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Williams, a man in motion right. On play action, it's Rodgers. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Rodgers to throw once more. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To try again after the sack. Rodgers. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tillman. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
26. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Touchdown, Packers. Jamison Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Zerline good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Damn.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll end up being complete.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, it has been mental revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Allen.
That was definitely pass interference.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first,
Yeah.
rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating
Huh?
for them because
Yeah, in the
they
4th
know
quarter.
that they pick up a first down there and
I
continue
mean,
to
pass interference, my nigga, the whole way down. God damn.
closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Allen going to go on 4th down. That'll be complete to Dallas. Finding room in midfield. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. And again, it's Allen. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people will call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And it's incomplete.
4 chicken wings, fried rice, salt, pepper.
Did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
He said, get it right. He said, get it right.
There, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up the third down.
Like a guy who understands the situation, also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what?
Well, I mean, if you 10 whole regular wings, if they ain't no fucking OD with them, shit,
Yeah, he'd be good. He's while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach. He's in big trouble.
But yeah, Sav, I got the little winner with ATL was about a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Caught the Copeland's ATL brunch. We went to the strip club.
Why did I throw that? I didn't even throw that. I mean, I threw the fucking R1. I threw the fucking X on accident.
It was mad.
The R1.
Well, I mean, say he lives in Georgia though, bro. He's from Georgia. But I think he said he's from Atlanta though, son. Right? Oh, okay, I'm sorry, my bad. But you said you live in Georgia. I know that part, right? Yeah, come on.
It's a big play there for Green Bay.
Yeah, it was cool though. My bad. My son was like, come back down, and it's like a 6-hour drive to New Orleans. So I was like, oh, that sounds like a little fun little road trip.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun.
Nah, you
then they ran out of it. It's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Word, son.
On 2nd and 7, Rodgers throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
Oh, shit.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
What you want, man? Come on, man.
Dreamed about and worked on throughout his career, because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Nah. We stayed in like the little country land, and then we went to like the city like, for a couple of 2 joints. You say I was only there from I was only there for like a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, actually 2 days. Tell you the truth, like a full weekend. So I didn't get the gist of everything. So, you know, I moseyed down the road one time. Go to
These two teams
little gas station. You know what I'm saying? Pick up some items and shit.
This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Shit's cool. Grasslands.
I can't believe I hit the wrong button.
Set in the line for this next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
They're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Allen. Connecting with Andrews. They find some open field here. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Come on.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Sneak, and he is going to have a Ravens first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And the kick is good. He got it.
Almost blocked. He almost blocked it on me.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Ravens, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Packers, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears.
Wow.